Massive news for ZBCN. Win a trip to XRP Vegas 2026. Win an all-expenses paid trip to the XRP Las Vegas giveaway challenge. Answer 8 trivia questions about ZBet correctly. 3 winners will be announced by March 31st. Very awesome stuff, man. As we've talked about on the channel in the past, ZBCN will be attending XRP Las Vegas, and one of the speakers there as well, rubbing shoulders with industry leaders from XRP and I think Bitwise as well, asset manager, right, ETF fund. Fantastic stuff to see. And if you want to be a part of that, you could enter. There's free winners. Enter the giveaway and be successful at that, which is great, man. Again, this is the type of campaigns, the type of marketing that you want to see from a legitimate project. As I've stated in the past, I think ZBCN will be one of the altcoins that does extremely well going into the next bull run, into the next alt season, or just the next bull run in general, because I think alt season, as we know it, has changed forever, man. There's like 37 million coins minted or 38 million coins minted now. How will people know which coins to buy when there's 38 million of them? I don't think we get the typical alt seasons anymore. I think people have to research good altcoins, find altcoins that have some type of appeal from, investors and, enterprises, projects that actually accomplish or do something, that have some type of value, some type of utility. And we've seen this with ZBCN, their card referral program, the super app, the marketing campaigns that they do as well. Also diving into the AI arena. There's a lot happening here with ZBCN, so this is massive news here. And I was just watching the Fed meeting with Jerome Powell. Fed rates have remained unchanged. So overall, the macro market, the price action for the macro, if we take a look right now, may just stay the same. Bitcoin already pulling back after the Fed news. So again, maybe we get the move to 80K and then reject. Maybe we break through 80K. Maybe we start moving lower from here. Either way, as I've stated in the past, having some exposure to the market, in my opinion, is not a bad idea. Because just overall, to me, it feels like most people are done with this industry in crypto and with crypto in general. They're done with the industry. They're moving on to other things like sports betting or prediction markets. Nobody wants to buy crypto. There's no marginal buyers. Most money on the sidelines is waiting until Q4 to buy, right? They have all their money in cash or stables, etc., waiting until Q4 to buy. So I think even some exposure in the market is a good idea, right? You should not follow the herd, in my opinion. Shouldn't follow the herd. And the herd is saying bottom in Q4 after, massive crashes to like 40K for Bitcoin. So I'm just saying, obviously, I'm not saying to throw all your money into crypto. No, I'm just saying have some exposure to the market, because things could change fast, right? That's all I'm saying, right? And if we take a look at ZBCN right here, it's at 202 right now, just under $206 million in market cap. As I've stated, I'm not going to tell anyone to overinvest. I think 100,000 ZBCN is a good bet to make. Why do I say 100,000? Well, if you see a 5-cent ZBCN or 10-cent ZBCN, that's going to be $5,000 to $10,000 in profit ROI, which in my opinion is fantastic. That's great upside. That's great gains, guys. And with gains like that, you could obviously leave some profits in ZBCN just in case it makes a move to 30 cents, 50 cents, maybe even $1 on a long enough time horizon. And you take some of those profits to help pay some bills or reinvest into the market, right? One investment at a time. You don't have to make especially in my opinion, when you look around at the space, I would think most people don't have the type of net worth that they had. And new people to the space, I don't think they have that much money to invest, right? So you don't have to make, the life-changing trade in one investment. You do it one step at a time, right? You be successful one investment at a time. Take profits when you can, but also don't sell out your entire bag. Leave in some of the profits just for the long term, just in case these projects continue to grow, right? So you just manage your risk and hedge your risk as best as possible. So ZBCN in a great spot here. This is massive news in my opinion. 3 people could get to go to the XRP Vegas trip for free once they win this giveaway. That is massive stuff. We also see recently a breakdown of their privacy spending with Alio HQ, another partner, massive partner of ZBCN. Privacy first, finance first, private programmable L1 blockchain. So this is built into the super app. Privacy meets real world spending. USDCX and Alio can be privately loaded to ZBEC cards, bringing private on-chain balances directly into everyday spending. Private USDC deposits spend anywhere MasterCard is accepted, powered by Alio's private first design. So as you can see right here from the the little bit of a graphic that they have, this is pretty cool stuff. This is pretty cool stuff here from ZBCN, guys. Had to mute it because copyright, etc. Never know if the music is copyrighted. But here you go. Private on-chain card deposits here, private transactions with ZBCN and Alio, right? Massive stuff. So they have the AI front covered, they have RWA covered, and now they also have privacy covered as well, guys. This, like I said, this is a massive project, and I think it will do well. But obviously, nothing is guaranteed, so you never invest more than you're willing to lose, right? Because again, things change fast in the space. If we take a look at the the previous bull run that we had, people were expecting alt season, but for years, so many altcoins did nothing. No moves in price action, no moves to the upside, maybe just minor moves here and there, and then that was it, right? So things change fast in the space. Nothing is guaranteed. So make sure when you invest, you have a strategy involved, right? Make sure if you do have profits, you take your profits. Nothing's wrong with that. Even 20%, 30%, nothing's wrong with that, guys. One of the most anticipated ecosystem partnerships and global payment integrations by ZBEC community is almost here. The wait is almost over. New product announcement coming on March 19th. Major ecosystem partnership announcement March 19th, 2026. So there will be an announcement on tomorrow for an ecosystem partnership announcement. I wonder who it could be. People are already speculating. I'm not going to speculate until it's revealed. But again, this is what I love to see from a project, guys. ZBCN is one of those projects that is very legitimate. It's building consistently here. It's one of the projects that continues to build, continues to push forward, even in these market conditions that we have, sitting at 202, holding this floor at 202. And again, a lot of projects, even right now, that are big projects from the 2020 to 2021 cycle, are just making new lows, right? Now, this is the thing. As I said, things change fast in crypto. They could make a comeback, but there's definitely projects that I think should be added to your portfolio that have a lot of strength as well, and ZBCN is one of them. And obviously, like I said, I'm never telling anyone to overinvest. I'm not telling you to put 5,000, 10,000, 50, 100,000 into any coin, right? I'm just letting you know, hey, this is an amount here that you could invest. I think everyone could invest that amount. If something does go wrong, you're not in a spot where crypto has ruined everything for you. And if things go right, you make some great profit here, or a great ROI for the long term, for reinvesting into the market, and also for holding ZBCN for the long term, right? That's how I see it, man. Because should be it doesn't feel like it right now, but there should be more and more opportunity in this space, and I think more and more projects, because of just the mass dilution of terrible projects. I think that just is going to add to the projects that are legitimate. It's going to make the projects that are actually good projects stand out even more, in my opinion. Obviously nothing is guaranteed, but I would think that is the case, right? So ZBCN Nut, after this partnership, the future of this partnership announcement, not being able to sleep. XRP done, so I hope it's Ripple. Someone speculated it could be XLR. Can't wait from Anthony. Hard drive ZBCN is always up to something. Let's go ZBCN from Cryptic Wolf. So again, macro, just was looking at the Fed meeting. Rates have remained unchanged. So a lot of people were already predicting that to be the case. So like I said, we're just gonna keep an eye on the macro as the days go by. As always, I just want to thank you guys so much for the continued support on the videos. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Follow me on X, join my Discord, and subscribe to my Eclipse channel, all linked in the description. It really helps out when you guys support those links. And I'll catch you in the next one.